got some bounce as well. And I tell you what, they've been backed up in the field. They've looked on the money tonight, Bangladesh.
Mentioned HD, all the 4 wickets, all 4 of them have been catches, and they've been splendid in the field. Even, you know, we've seen that effort from Ronnie Talukdar, a couple of run-out opportunities also.
Howard Ridoy is dynamite in the field. So Zadran and Nabi, for the time being, are just happy to knock it around. It's almost a rebuilding phase, but we know that this can't last too long. Just a couple of overs. Both of them are very, very clean strikers of the ball. There's no ground big enough when they get going. But the last thing that Afghanistan want to do now is keeping that foot down, losing a couple of wickets. Then you end up getting bundled out for 110. So they've got 2 or 3 overs where they can just knock it around. Some 1s, 2s, the occasional boundary, and then accelerate again. Or not. 10 and over from here, 161. That'll take some doing, but that'll be more than competitive at this ground, because the average score is only just above 150 in T20 internationals.
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to speak about the absence of partnerships, the importance of it perhaps. This one at the moment, 12 of 17. The highest so far has been 20. It was between Karim Janat and Mohammad Nabi. So yes, he was the aggressor, still midway through the innings.
I do think sometimes that players, particularly those that play in all formats, and you look at Nabi, he does play in all formats. Jabrullah Zadran has played in all formats. I know that they've only played in the white ball stuff against Bangladesh, but it's quite difficult to transition from one to the next so quickly. So you've been playing ODI cricket, you've got 50 overs to bat, and suddenly you walk in a T20 and you feel as though you've got no time, and you end up taking too many risks. I know it's a risky game, but too many risks get taken and you find yourself in this type of position. But all is certainly not lost. Not while these two are around. There is still Azmatullah Ormazai, who can hit the ball a long way as well. Played a lovely innings in the 3rd one-day international, half century. And Rashid Khan, if you give him 18 balls to face, oh, he can do some damage. But for now, there is work for those men to do. Afghanistan, Bangladesh, the home side, they are on top. Good over, tidy over, just 4 from it, 66 for 4. Rain has fallen in this region. Just glancing out the aeroplane window, it was so wet, and I thought, oh, is this series in trouble? But the ground staff do an incredible job here. Yasan Miraj.
Have a look at that. It's a scenic stadium and it's all lit. Courtesy of the spectators. They are having a ball here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium.
Much needed boundary.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض
من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
25 of 22 deliveries. Najibullah 11 of 12. That shows you what the idea is at the moment, but it won't be long now before they feel right. We're safe from being bowled out. Time to accelerate.
Wickets apiece for 4 balls. All have gotten a wicket. Gone for 6 till now.
Well, the first 12 overs have been very, very eventful. That'll be a wide. It is. Just great seeing at the toss of the coin earlier today. Two great all-rounders, two great T20 players, Shakib Al Hasan and Rashid Khan there with Atar Ali Khan. And, you know, there's so many leagues being played around the world at the moment that it still shows you playing for one's country is still the most important thing. So even though the big bucks get offered, Rashid's here and so is Shakib. Very neat, brilliantly played.
That was clever. He's certainly not happy. He's not happy with the line and the length. Used the bowler space, did Najibullah, and was aware. Good presence of mind that the fielder at third was a bit square. So he's definitely not bowling to his field, which was visible with Shakib's reaction.
Just cramping up the left-hander for room there. It's 36 dot balls. That's a lot of dot balls that have been bowled already by Bangladesh. The last 30 balls have yielded just 27 runs for the 1 wicket, so under a run a ball. They'll want to be improving that. Yes, want to build the partnership, but still important to be going at more than a run a ball. When we talk about building a partnership in T20, it's almost going at 7s and 8s, and then the acceleration comes and you go at 10s and 12s right near the back end. But they're nearly there. They've done well, these two. This partnership worth 28 now. They've absorbed a lot of pressure.
There it is, 36 dots you were mentioning. It also goes on to reflect the approach Afghanistan has taken. They opted for the boundaries most of the time, but I think this partnership has been an exception.
Yeah, I sometimes feel that that's what holds their batters back, actually, is that they're such brilliant strikers of the ball that when there's a couple of dots that have been accumulated, They can just find boundaries at will, and they almost hit themselves out of trouble. But they can become a very, very good T20 side if they can start to eliminate some of those dots. Still be the boundary hitting team that they are, but eliminate some of those dots, and suddenly you will have scores that go from 170 to 190. And with the Afghan bowling attack, wow, they'll be a very difficult team to beat if they start posting those scores. Oh, scurried in, scampered in, Mohammad Nabi. 13 gone, 81 for 4.